Good afternoon and welcome to my channel. My name is Joyce if you're new here, and on this channel you will find information that will support you with your personal development life, as well as glimpse into my life that will support you and remind you about how precious life is. Today's topic is around remembering the time, and it's about remembering a time when you were so inspired by life that you literally leapt out of bed each morning. I know that can sound like a little bit far-fetched, but I know that there's been times in my life when I've just literally not wanted to do one iota of anything and would rather have spent my life in bed, literally watching YouTube or watching Netflix, and sometimes in the name of learning, because there's a lot you can learn on YouTube. And I always say with people that think, oh, YouTube is a negative thing. I mean, it can be if you're watching videos about cats, unless you love cats, of course, but even that can be a bit too much. But you need to use YouTube properly. Now, back to my talk. Remember the time when you had, literally had your mojo back, when life was beautiful and blissful and enjoyable, when things seemed effortless and you had, you literally wanted to do things on a consistent basis. Where did all of that go? When did you become that person that no longer wants to do anything? And I'll tell you what happened. You forgot who you are. I think it's what's her name? Nora. What is her name? Nora Hurst. Reminds us that such as I am precious. And that is to remind you that wherever you are in life, you are precious. Even on those moments, in those moments where you feel like life is hell, I don't know what I'm doing, how can I get my mojo back? Remind yourself of that you are precious. Now, to move yourself out of that, because I think it's folly of you to think, okay, I'm precious and do nothing about life. No, you have to make sure that you invest back in your life. So remind yourself who you are and where you need to be, but also what you can do by setting goals. Yes, we're right back to that thing again. Set goals, because that's the only thing that will remind you in those moments where you've lost your vibe, you've lost your mojo, you've lost your zest for life, that this is why I'm doing this. Because without goals, you are literally going to wish your life away. And without accountability, you're never going to get there. But you can, because you can set goals and you can hold yourself accountable and use channels like this to remind yourself about how precious and how little life can be fleeting. Have an incredible day and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.